Hey friends, hey guys, and welcome back to Date Day with John and Lauren.
Hi.
So today we're going to be doing another little date question and answer. I asked you guys over on my Instagram. Make sure you guys are following us over there to ask us some hard-hitting questions, and you guys always deliver. And speaking of deliver, I'd like to thank Every Plate for sponsoring today's video. Every Plate is an affordable meal kit service that is delivered straight to your door. It takes the guesswork out of cooking, and for people like me who cannot put like recipes together, it's the perfect service for me. It means less time in the grocery store, less time putting together recipes, and it all is delivered straight to our door. We this month got the creamy Dijon chicken, saucy chicken pepper and stir fry, and the Kung Pao beef bowls. Today we're gonna be making the creamy Dijon chicken, which I'm super pumped about. I've been eyeballing this one. This is super easy. All the recipes come together in 30 minutes or less. All of them have instructions on the back, and there's 6 easy instructions to follow. Anybody can do it, even people like me who are not good at cooking, period. So you will get 3 weeks of meals for just $2.99 each if you use my code down below. Make sure you check it out. So many of you guys actually already use Every Plate and love it, which is super cool. If you do use it, let me know what your favorite recipe is by them. The amazing thing about Every Plate is if you really like a recipe, you can order more of it. You can pick and choose what you want to eat at Every Plate, and I love that because not every time you're gonna like every recipe, but I know when I get Every Plate that I will. If you guys wanna try Every Plate for yourselves, make sure you hit the link down below. Remember, it's $2.99 for each meal for 3 weeks of meals. So that is awesome. It's super affordable and perfect for families like us. Now we're gonna answer your questions and cook. All right, so we have the oven preheated already. I'm going to wash and dry produce, dice potatoes, and do zucchini.
Okay.
And we are going to answer a question.
Alrighty.
What are you most excited to see and experience again when the new baby comes home? John.
Well, for me, it will be just being able to be a part of it. I wasn't able to be a part of Ella's life in the very beginning because we had her, and I believe, what was it, like 2 days I was right back to work?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to be able to just take part in everything. Changing diapers, feeding, all of that. So that, for me, that's what I am most looking forward to.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm looking forward to the most is having John there to help a lot more. I was 21 years old and I had no idea what to do with a baby, and I kind of did it by myself for a long time. Not that you didn't help, but it was just different. So it'll be an interesting experience because you help me so much now with Ella and being home. I can't wait to have you experience the baby years because they're so precious.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't wait to like feel a baby on my chest.
Yeah.
It's just such a magical feeling. Do we have any sisters or brothers?
I am an only child.
I am an only child as well.
Sorry. I'm an only child as far as we know.
It's to be determined.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely only child.
I'm an only child as well.
Yeah.
Both of us are only children, so it'll be interesting to have another child because both of our parents only had one. So we're kind of going into this a little blind. It's gonna be fine.
Yep.
We have a lot of questions about the gender of the baby, which we are making a video specifically for that.
Yep.
But right off the bat, what do you think gender-wise? What are you thinking?
If I had to guess, honestly, my intuition's telling me a girl. Either way, I am for whatever we have, so.
I am feeling the exact same. I think it's a girl. I've had a couple dreams now where I have 2 daughters. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, all of the things I've read have said kind of boy, but I'm thinking it's a girl. You know the #1 question we got a lot, which is gonna be a really good talking point here.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you have a hard time with John's weight loss while you're pregnant and can't lose also? And I had a lot of different versions of that question. Am I jealous? Do I have any insecurities? Like, how are we handling that situation?
I mean, I think there are times where, and this has to do, I'm gonna use the H word here, hormones, depending on your mood, honestly.
Yeah.
There are times where you say things that feel like, I won't say jealous because you support me always, but you feel like, you're like, oh, you're just getting skinnier and I'm getting fatter, you know, which you're growing a human, like stop it.
Right, and I mean, I was fat to begin with, we both were. I I have moments where I'm not, it's such a weird feeling because like I'm definitely not jealous, and
No.
I'm more grateful and thankful than anything that you are losing weight because you're helping me so much more, and that is like a blessing.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. It depends on the day. Like, I'm so proud of him and I love it, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
But it is changing. Like I said the other day, and you got mad. Is like I said, you're kind of changing a little bit, and not in a bad way. Just like you're getting more comfortable with yourself, and you're becoming the best version of yourself.
And I did not get mad that you said that. I got mad at how you said it, because for me, a big thing is always remaining humble. And she kind of said it like I was getting cocky, which is far from the truth. I do have more confidence in myself.
Right.
But I'm definitely not cocky at all. Like,
no, you're not cocky. And I think like that's one of those moments in marriage that you have where it's like it was a miscommunication and things could have been said better on both ends.
Right.
He's happier, and it's been a long time. So I'm getting used to that.
Yeah.
Because I've learned to adjust to the John that was in pain all the time.
And that's what I was going to say, is honestly a big part of me being happier and having more energy, things like that, is I'm not in as much pain as I was at all.
I'm so grateful for like the care he's had and like this whole experience. And I know it's only going to help me once I have the baby, because I know it's helped me now. Like I haven't gained hardly any weight. And like we just have been doing better. And meals, like honestly, like with every plate, I get the 2 servings because it's the perfect amount. You can't overeat. It's healthy and it's really good.
Yes.
And it makes a difference. Like when you eat better, you feel better. So. And
that's things I've been cooking, Lauren's been eating, and there are times where some of it has more carbs than I'd like, so I just make a variation of it. But overall, you're eating a lot healthier than what you were.
And a lot of people ask like if I feel insecure now with you losing weight. I've never felt insecure with you, like ever in our life. Like you've always made me feel like I am that girl. Like I am hot. And I know I might not necessarily be everybody's version of cup of tea, but like my husband has always made me feel, even now, like more than ever, honestly. I think it's you being skinny. Having more energy.
I have more energy.
I don't know if it's like primal because I'm carrying your child. I don't know. But like I definitely don't feel insecure. I'm just uncomfortable sometimes because I am like, you can't escape the belly, you know? So it's a little more uncomfortable.
We all have insecure moments. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's days where you, and I attribute a lot of this because the hormones shifting and balancing and doing all that, just where you have better days than others, and I think that's life.
Yeah, I find I have a lot of energy for a couple days, and then I'm like wiped. Like today I'm pooped. Today you're wiped. And that's okay. And you always have energy now, so it kind of can be annoying, and I'm not being mean, but like when you
me annoying? Never.
Probably how you felt when I was like up and jazzed and like you were down and out, you know what I mean? So it's just an adjustment, and it's definitely an adjustment. Like major weight loss, especially how fast it's happened, it's an adjustment for everybody, not just the person losing weight.
It takes a whole household. I mean, you know, Lauren could easily be like, no, I want to eat cake and have ice cream every night and do all this, and she's not doing that.
It's so hard not to do that too because I'm pregnant. But I also know that it's only helping me. You know what I mean? Because I could stand to eat better and like do the things you're doing.
The thing is too, even if you chose to do that, I have enough willpower to be like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you brought home the delicious almonds. But I'm saying,
they're covered in sugar. That's why he's like that. Because everybody's like, you can eat almonds.
You know, I gave you a hard time, but in all honesty, if you sat there and ate them in front of me, it wouldn't matter to me because I have the willpower to say no. Right.
It's just, we're adjusting to like a new normal. It's a new normal. And there's a lot of different things changing.
It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change.
It really is. And I think treating it like that has made a big difference. Because keto, we were like all in and like high fat, and just it consumed us.
Yeah, and honestly, I felt all right with keto, but I feel a lot better doing it this way because I don't feel deprived.
So there you have it, folks. What has been the most challenging event of your marriage? Love you guys. We love you too, Tiffany. What's the most challenging event of our marriage? That's an interesting question.
Honestly, it was just, everything happened quick. For me, honestly, I would say the most challenging but most needed was probably our move to Jacksonville.
Yes. Yes, that was so challenging.
Yeah, but we learned a lot about each other by being on our own.
Because we were still living with my parents.
Yeah.
And not adults.
No, that's why I was saying most challenging, definitely, but I feel it was needed, so this way we learned about each other on our own.
And we learned how to like pay bills and grocery shop and budget our money and be really on our own. And it was hard. And he was working, I mean, oh my gosh, that job, you worked 80 hours a week. I'm not even kidding you.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
You were never home. Ever. You worked at night.
And then when I was home, I was on the phone.
Because he was a manager, so it was like just constant. It was awful. But we did learn a lot, and that was the hardest year we ever had with Ella. That was pre-diagnosis, but something's off, something's going on, lots of screaming, lots of eloping, tantrums, meltdowns. I mean, it was so hard, and I was all by myself. I had no friends there. It was rough. But we stuck it out, and we were really good. Like, we were a good team. When we were together, like, I feel like we really did take good care of each other. And somebody asked us if we ever broke up. We've never broken up.
Like, we've had hard moments.
Oh, we've had hard times.
Yeah. In the very beginning, you tried to leave me, and I wouldn't let you.
That was before I was pregnant. I'm a Gemini. I don't like having, I didn't like having a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry. I liked it for like 4 days, and then I was like, oh, you have to like check in and I don't like to be tied down. But you tied me down.
Ow.
I'm glad you did. You were made for me. And I sing for you.
Oh, God.
No, we've never broken up. Don't even try it.
Depends. How much money are you worth? I'm just kidding.
I mean, seriously though, how much money are you worth? I'm just kidding. I'm a girl who likes her chicken very well done, so we're gonna be here a while.
Yes.
How do you guys keep your relationship on salsa? Fire. On fire.
I mean, it's not always on fire. It's... You go through down times, you go through up times, you go through... I mean, and like you said, my energy right now is through the roof. And Lauren's is not.
I'm pregnant.
No, I'm not saying that in a bad way.
I know.
There's times where yours was up and mine was not, so...
I think it's just like, it's not always hot.
No.
It's just not, and that's okay. I think it's more of like, we're very attracted to each other. So like, I always think he's attractive, and you always, I think the way we keep things spicy is like flirting with each other.
Yeah.
We flirt with each other all day. Even if I'm playing hard to get.
Which is all the time. But, yeah, it's definitely... relationships are not always going to be on fire. There's times where you can't stand each other. And there's times where you argue. There's times... where...
I would say just never stop flirting. I think flirting is, like, a big thing. And...
do the little things, people.
Yeah. Doesn't it look amazing?
Yes, thank you.
The sauce is to die for. And it's like the perfect amount of food.
Yeah. Like I always talk about eating in moderation. Well, that's moderation, which is good.
It took us about 35 minutes to do the whole thing, which is easy. And honestly, it tastes really good. So thank you so much, Every Plate, for sponsoring this video. And thank you guys so much for asking us those hard-hitting questions. We appreciate all of your love and support and how great you've been to John through his journey and me throughout this pregnancy. We're just really grateful for you guys. So thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna eat a really nice lunch now, sit down together, chit chat. And make sure if you guys wanna check out Every Plate and get that $2.99 for every meal for 3 weeks, click the link down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.